Alright, so this is our capital now, Setsu. Not too sure why it's our capital. Some of the names at the moment are different to what I think they were at the time. Kyoto here, which most people should know. We're going to turn that into our capital. That's one of our objectives. We're going to make that a fortress. Then down here we've got... what's this? Key? Yeah, KII. It's a bit hard to see on my monitor at the moment. I can't really make out what it says. So hopefully the recording will be slightly better. Our objectives over here, Awa, like I said. And then our ally is here. So we're going to have to take that before they do. And then Tamba and Tajima. Tango, Wakas, Ekazen, where we don't really want to be fighting... oh no, wait. Yeah, we actually take this fortress here by a traitor. But I'll tell you about that later. And then I think there's a battle somewhere around here. Oh wait, no, yeah. The Kurikara battle is right here. And... no, I'm lying to you. It's in this province, the Ep2 province. It's because they both start with E, you see? It's the E. And they both contain... well, I mean, look at that. See, it contains most of the same letters. That's an easy mistake to make. You know, I wouldn't judge me for that. So, I think the battle takes place here, where we lose, and we saw some art of us losing. Okay, I'm probably going to cut most of these parts where I'm silent and moving about the map because it just seems to take forever. Let's take a look at our family tree. At the start we've got Kiyomori, and then his son... hold on a second. Okay, he's only got 3 sons, for some reason. Whenever he should have a 4th. Shotomoto or something like that. That's a way out, that pronunciation. I'll look it up for later. So anyway, the sons we do have apparently... oh wait, what year is this? That's a good point. 75. They should definitely be still alive. Okay, we've got Minamoto, Tomomori, and Shigihara. I can't really find much information about this guy. Like I said, my history on this kind of era in Japan is not amazing. And I can't find much, apart from a few Wikipedia pages, about him. And they mainly say that he took part in every battle, but they don't say what he did. Tomomori, as far as I know, he was an actual legend. Very good in terms of combat and strategy. And Shigihara, who is the youngest, who eventually became like the military leader of the Taira family. Over here we've got the Minamoto here, so they would be here. And that's our objective there. So we've only got 25... wait, hold on, how many years do we have? Oh, we've only got 24 years. That's a weird amount of years to take that. So, you know, I've played a few other Total War games, and to be honest, I played this one quite a bit. I played the original game. Rise of the Samurai is a bit new for me. But, you know, I know the basics. We're going to end up having to send a ship over here and just take that near the end, because we don't want to piss off everybody at once. Doesn't actually say who the Emperor is. I'm not too sure how to look that up. Records, naval battles. Summary? No. Okay. Oh, well, okay. This is our family. The Taira. We've got 2,000 gold. Food supply, which actually plays a part in this one and the original. And by original, I mean number 2 original. You know, the one before the DLCs came out. We've got 2 of our objectives already. Setsu and Kyoto. We've got 2 vassals, the Sasaki and the Watanabe, who we're going to try and keep on our side for as long as possible, but, you know, I know that vassals aren't the best people to have around. They have a tendency to declare war on each other or the biggest clan on the map. I've been talking for quite a long time now, so I'm going to start looking at actual stuff. That's Tomomori. He's going to go into the key. That is Minamoto. He's going to go over to Kyoto. And... oh, Kiyomori, who is our leader. Now, he is probably going to die in 4 years. No, wait, 6 years. He's probably going to die in 6 years of a magical illness. Actually, a lot of people of our family die of a magical illness. One of our guys who's supposed to be alive right now is already dead of a magical illness. Okay, so what is our plan? What's our plan? That's right, I was going to build up Kyoto, but because this is our capital, we're going to build up this one first. Recruitment capacity +2. We know we're going to need that. And that's all of our money gone in one go. Let's get some recruitment done. Oh my god, attendees. Don't really need them. We do need these guys. Oh, we need to make friends with them. Or do we? So this is a Junsatsuki. Gunsata Sushi. He plays the part of what I'm going to call a priest. He's going to go and convert these people to our clan. So at the start, they start off as Minamoto, and the Taira are way down the list, but we're going to change that around and gain their allegiance. In my first playthrough of this, which I recorded, which I didn't upload because we got slaughtered because I was an idiot and thought that making friends was the best way to win any war game, just plain dumb. I made these guys our allies, and then I just let them build up their army for ages, and then they were like, hey, you know what? Let's destroy our allies. And they just turned on me. It gave me a warning, but, you know, one turn's not enough to build up an entire stack. Anyway, like I said, 1175, turn 1. It is 1176 and turn 7. We skipped a few turns ahead because nothing actually good was happening. We, you know, nobody really does anything the first couple of turns. What I've got is I've got our Monami scouting out this town here, owned by the Isun Kami. And you have to bear with me whenever it comes to reading some of these things because I've got it on my TV, and even though I've got the resolution up pretty high, it's really difficult to see the wording on everything that it writes, in fact. Our Junso Sushi is still converting this province here. We're on 40% now, so only another 3 turns left before we can start working on taking that over via politics. I've also built up our armies in each of these provinces because I'm sure we'll be under attack very soon. This is our vassal building up a force, suspiciously pointing towards our territory. Luckily our ally moved their force out that way. This is another one of our vassals building up a force inside their territory, and this is what I think is going to be an enemy building up a force inside their territory. So battles will take place soon. I've also been working on getting our navy ready. We're going to send this trade ship all the way over to here, and hopefully that'll be empty. The trade is... well, the trade with these people is just going to give us money. But that's money that will be denying our enemy by holding that position, and that's why we're going to do it. I'm not too sure whether it actually works like that, or whether the AI gets to use cheat codes again and just gain infinite money, which I'm pretty sure it does. Also, happy coincidence, that boat has given us a scout of one of our objectives. The Castle of Awa. Oh wow, we could send a Junso Suki over there right now and capture that. You know what, we will do that. We do need a force here anyway. So let's get ourselves a little light. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm already recruiting them as well. I was starting to build our navy as the turns were going by. Now, I'm not too sure what I've already told you. I'm pretty sure I told you about the battles over here. And the fact that the Minamoto are over here. You know what, to be honest, there's not much I can actually tell you else about that. This year, 1176, not much happens. I'm going to save facts for kinda around the year that it happens. or either just after, if I've forgotten. As I've said already, my pool of knowledge on this era isn't amazing. It's mainly built up out of books and, you know, those kind of fantasy books that people write about Japan in this era, or the whole samurai era, and Wikipedia, which has surprisingly little information on a lot of things. Which is why, yeah, if you're going to blame anyone for my factual knowledge, blame me. Let's see what it says here. Clan encountered, clan encountered. Oh, that's just us going by boat through here. I think we're actually all done for this turn. We are going to move on to the next one. So that's turn 7 done. Autumn 1176, turn 8. Again, not much happened in between that turn. The only thing I'd like to point out is the fact that we moved our Junso Sushi over to Awa, because the gain that he was getting in this province had decreased dramatically, and he was only getting like 2% per turn, so we'd have had to wait another 4 turns, which I wasn't willing to do whenever this is ripe for the picking. We got another trade. Oh no, this is one of our light ships, so we're going to send that back to here. Our trade ship is still making progress, and in Setsu, the farm is built, the roads are built, and the port is built. And now we're working on the barracks, which will increase the garrison. The garrison is a defense-only force, so it's good because it means we can actually move our army out without having to leave many troops there to defend it. What we got over here? What was I building? Oh, that's right, we're upgrading everything. The town watch we're upgrading, so again that gives us a bigger garrison. I'm going to turn this into like an economic hub. So we've got the clan estate building, which allows us to create the Shirabayoshi? Shirabayoshi. As far as I can tell, that's how you pronounce it. It gives us a 5% increased attacks in this province. And then we're going to create a barter exchange, which allows us to recruit more Junso Sushi, and also gives us a monetary bonus. Fairly boring so far, not much has happened. No battles. Apart from these people building up their forces, there's not much to really talk about. Obviously there's this isolated hamlet. I'm not sure if I told you that in the first round. I'm just losing my marbles at the moment in terms of whether or not Fraps is recording or not. If anybody has any tips on what to do, I don't have to look it up. Because if you have the frame rate on, you can tell if it's recording. But if you have it on, it also shows up in the recordings, which I'm not willing to have because that ruins the whole view of things. Oh, also, Kyoto, I should probably tell you about this. This is a school, which gives us a bonus to the research rate. Oh, we're almost finished with the bow thing. I swear there's something that we need to do after that, so I'm going to move on to form. And we'll get our Junso Sushi to take that next turn. Next winter, our Junson Sushi increases in rank, which is good because we're going to need him to take that town next. And another mission issued. My lord, our sources inform us that the support of our clan is strong in this province. While we should take a castle by force, I recommend sending a Junson Sushi to seek their allegiance first. It may prove costly, but we may avoid unnecessary losses later. Obtain the allegiance of the following province, Awa. Now that is a coincidence and a half. We, what? 61%! Oh, that was so bad. If the target clan owns more or one... Okay, you know what, let us cancel. 61% whenever he's upgradable right now. I could have got the... when paying off. When spreading influence. When requesting allegiance. That's what we need. Hunting dog or this. Hunting dog. Now let's do this. Let's try again. 92%. That is 1,000 times better. Obviously not literally, because that's not how percentages work. Oh, province captured. Wait, hold on, I get to pick? Peacefully occupy. Province pledges allegiance. Mitsukazu Sukazu. None can deny that ours is a noble cause. We have secured the allegiance of this province and those who swore to defend it. Recognition. We've become noted. This basically is a way of them ramping up the difficulty as the later game increases. So the more fame we gain, the more the other clans hate us and start turning against us. Which is historically true. Anytime a clan gains notoriety in Japan, almost every other clan would be like, well, why aren't we powerful? Oh, what? Oh, this is the mission that we've just inspired endeavours. 25% wealth generated by all buildings. And of course, we also completed the Taira cause. 10% of the success of all Junsushi actions. Now that is handy. Now why don't we send him over? Maybe they'll be also allied to us. So that's actually pretty good. We've got 3 of our objectives already. Nobody has declared war on us just yet. However, that doesn't mean they won't do in a minute. Let's get some more armies ready. We've got 2 boats, which is not enough to take on anyone. But it's alright for moving troops about. Let's see, is anybody actually annoyed at us? Should we bring our Junsun Sushi back? Or can we recruit another one? Not yet, we can't. Oh, we can't for another 2 turns. We should probably look at bringing him back. It's not oh wait, we can tell. We can just send a boat over here. That's a scouting thing that they should have thought out beforehand. No, they're not going to join our team. Let's go back over here. Our reports. Province captured. Clan destroyed. Not much here, really. Clan encounter, clan destroyed. Oh, that's right. I remember seeing this during the last turn movement. This trade route looks like it's occupied already. Yeah, you can see here. Oh, who's that? Oh, that's our ally. We don't want to be annoying them. Look at this one. This one's nice and empty. So we move in. We start trading with this group of people here. The Amanese warlords. And that creates a trade route, which can be raided by pirates, but isn't going to be. Because we're not planning to make enemies of anybody on this end. And that's all we're going to really do for this turn, so well, I'll see you whenever it gets interesting again, I think. Between that turn, it looks like the Iso no Kami have decided to declare war on us. We don't really have a big enough army to defeat them, so we are going to call our allies to war. And that should buy us the time we need.
We are at war, and there is an end to our talk. You may go now, and prepare your soul.
Those be fighting words. Which is dumb, because now it's 5-on-1. And our vassals were building up armies, hopefully to defend me. There we go, look, one of our allies is already moving in to defend me. Oh, mon ami detected. So he's been there for ages actually. He can start doing stuff now. Sabotage army. Sabotaging an army will halt its movement for 1 season and kill a few of its men. That's rather pointless. Well, we have no chance to do anything there. My bet is to move him across to here. Who should we bring out to defend us? Minamoto. Probably don't want to move him just in case he dies. Tomomori? Or Kiyomori? It's going to have to be Minamoto. He's the only one within range of any parts. Let's set him in ambush. By putting him in ambush, what it means is whenever they move within range, if you see this red marker, we get the opportunity to ambush them. And it gives us a slight bonus to the attack. Obviously we can't... You see the colour on the flag? That dictates how many troops they've got in their army. Ours is about half of theirs, and like I said, we don't want to be fighting them on legendary with any less troops. We want to be fighting them with the same or more. And with any luck, our allies are actually going to move more troops in, and we'll get to record a cool little battle. And while we're at it, we'll move our Junso Shushi back. Oh wow, look at that, we got their entire army there as well. Did we get their leader? Wow, we got their leader as well. Oh, that's a long way to have to go. We don't need this many troops here. Oh, are these sword people? Oh, Naginata, they are. Tendies, yeah, we don't need this many. Oh, that's right, boats can't move after they've been loaded. Yeah, well, we should probably move some troops to Kyoto just in case. Everything looks good. Research is still going good, so we're researching form now. Horseman and horse, one creature in battle. Enables Banzai. 2% running speed for all units in battle. And enables the building of horse breeders. Cavalry in this are pretty good for flanking. I don't know if it's obvious. If you flank the enemy unit while they're in combat, it gives them a massive morale shock. If you get enough of that, they run away, which is what we're going to be aiming for in all of our battles. We want them to run so that we can kill them without them fighting. Sorry. We want them to run so we can capture them while they won't fight back. It's a lot safer than trying to take them on and kill them all while they're still fighting us with their swords and weapons and stuff like that. And that's the end of 1177. Yeah. Oh no, spring 1177. So next turn, summer 1177. 10. Our Sasaki, sorry to them. Allies have moved some troops, more troops up to hopefully help us defeat this guy. And they didn't move out of their territory. Jensen Sushi should be able to come back this turn. Land in this port. Just give us a bonus, we can move some more troops. And reinforce our ambush, and actually we might be able to do a decent ambush. Now I know it looks like I'm trying to turn our ally into us, and that would be dishonourable, but I feel like they would enjoy being part of the Taira clan more if they had our red and yellow banner instead of this white and red one, which is actually more... Yeah, the Japanese flag is kind of built out of this time period. So the Minamoto, I think, had white banners, while the Taira, as you can see, go for a kind of reddy banner, and it has... Red and white have taken a big part in Japanese history from the end of this Gempei war. Which is nice, because obviously the Taira lost, so it's good to see that people remember that type of thing. And it's... at least I don't think it's like the Tudor Rose, where people said they had these two roses beforehand, which is a whole different situation, but not technically true. So we're going to carry on waiting for this ambush to take place. Not much else we can really move in. Not much else I can actually tell you about 1177 as well. It was a rather boring year again. I'm guessing our leader, Kiyomori, had started to make his moves in the court to try and get his allies in. but I'm not too sure about that, so I wouldn't quote me on it. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't quote me on it at all, because I'm pretty sure I'm 100% wrong. What I will say in filler, because of that terrible fact, is that in the reason this whole thing kind of takes place is because Kiyomori, our leader, if I can find him, this guy, he arranged a marriage between his daughter. Wait, that doesn't show up either. Daughters don't show up in this? He arranged a marriage between his daughter and the current emperor. And whenever they have a kid... Actually, hold on, wait, does that take place in this year? I actually think that that kid was born this year. Anyway, yeah, so that... The child was born, which means the Taira now have a claim on the throne. If they can put that kid on the throne, then they have basically bought themselves a huge political position. Problem is, of course, there's already an emperor sitting on that throne. And not only is an emperor sitting on that throne, there's also the shadow emperor sitting behind that throne. And we'll learn more about that as soon as I read up on it. But until then, next turn. Oh, there we go, 1177, and the game has decided to tell me about some history that happened in this year. The Fujiwara clan, who are the ones all the way up here, if you can see where my mouse is pointing, they have decided to break their alliance. This is actually kind of historically true. There was a scuffle between them, and I think it started out as just a little disagreement, a really minor disagreement, which turned into a few skirmishes, which turned into an all-out war between these two families. And considering they'd already lost a lot of power in Japan already, it wasn't the best time to start doing this type of thing. And I believe that is what opened up a few positions in the council that our leader used as leverage to put his own people in. And that's our art mastered form. And now we're working on forms of the earth. +4 to unit replenishment, and enables the building of encampment. We're going to change that because those sound useless. Let's see what we can get instead. The old way, +2 to unit replenishment. +5 to movement range for armies on the campaign map. Enables fire arrows. We're going to need fire arrows. I'm almost certain we're going to need fire arrows. Oh, actually, no, stop. No, we're going to start doing the bunker arts and getting some money in. War is just not happening. This thing is called Total War, but it's just not happening. We'll move this ambush over to here. And we'll end the turn there. Our Junsun Sushi is still trying to convert these people. Not doing an amazing job. Can we send another one in there? Will that help? Oh, we can only have one. I don't think she's going to help, but we'll get her anyway. Oh, we've got £8,000 to spend. We should start... I don't know why I haven't been upgrading stuff. Militia hall. Each economy clan building enables you to sustain an additional Junsun Sushi. 620. +10 to turn per growth. Provides 1 food. We'll do this one. And we'll upgrade the roads. And over here... we're going to get a school. And then we're going to upgrade the roads. And that is the end of the turn. And also the end of this episode. It was running on to about an hour and a half, the recording that I made, so I'm going to split it into 3 parts. You got the intro, episode 1, which is this one, and episode 2, which is linked on the screen now. I'm sorry there hasn't been that much war, considering it's called Total War. I thought we'd be at it straight away, but there's not much I can do about that. There is definitely a big battle in the next one, and thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time.